conflict. We don't expect Australia to drop everything else around to us. The treaty has provisions where there'll be consultations and engaged. There's a finality of making.
Yeah. When it comes to a partnership, do you want to make them great, or do you both go great? How do you both go great? Well, what happens is they talk about their propaganda, right, is a real threat. This is what I'll say, right? What you're saying, and I don't know yet until we get to a point, but you're trying to predict a thing, right? You come into my land, and my land's not much. My land's not much, and our land's pretty precious. A lot of these islands would say that, right? They're tourist islands and stuff like that. And we hear about a lot of land out there is already pretty buggered up. So this land's pretty precious, definitely if it's got some trees and animals on it, right? And we don't want these trees and animals to get killed. We've seen that in the past before. And so we will do our best, and we want to connect, like I've said earlier in previous connections, as countries would say. So far, everything's all good. When it comes to wars, it's out of the blue, isn't it? And we do the best that we can do in the ability of where we are. Right? And we all have stages of protection. And so I don't want to downgrade. I don't want you, in that particular story in Ireland, where you come in and they strip all these trees and strip this land that we've protected and did it a certain way. When you can come in, you can bring in some material with your ships. Won't take too much longer, just like stripping in a certain way, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's not the same, you know what I mean? And definitely if you try to go through my people's rights of stripping, that might take time. So you're best to just, best way to get your own thing back. So you're best to just head this direction and build that airport just off my island or connected to that part of my island there. You can extend that part of my island. So we actually get an upgrade. Oh, that sounds good. And you can put your stuff there. And as long as we're connected, you can use it. And if we're not, we'll go see you later. And we'll have your shit if you fuck up. So that'll be a thing that you wouldn't want to do, would you, America? So you always have the power. Right? And then I could say the same deal to them. As long as it's not a war, right, or we can make a decision together, I believe America's good people or whatever these people are here, of what we believe we should do next with them, right, and how they're going to back me up and so on. But I definitely want to get an upgrade, not a downgrade, right, when it comes to these areas. How would you approach that area? Obviously they didn't, and it's sad that they didn't, isn't it? And would it have been too much harder to do it the other way, like I just mentioned about? It isn't. As China's proven, you can build a whole island, which is harder. Extending of one, not too hard at all. But instead of extending it, they rather go the easy way. Typical pigs, isn't it?